Hey, you guys, welcome to Nova Hill. This is Capabella, and I'm here doing your Zodiac weekly reading. If this resonates with you, make sure you check my description below for links to either a personal reading or an extended to this video. All right, so let's see what spiritual advice I have for you this week, and let's get started. Hey, what's up, Leo? I'm excited to do your reading. I don't know if you've been feeling like really excited and happy, but this is the good vibes that I'm feeling at this time. So let's see what the vibe is for you this week, okay, Leo? Okay, maybe never mind. You got drowning. No, Leo, what? It says over your head, overextended, and rock bottom. Why do you feel like this? What's going on? Is this someone around you? We're about to find out, okay, Leo? So I'm just gonna put this, try to get this into like right there, like right there. We're dealing with a small space. Just bear with me, y'all. So let's do a past, present, and future spread for Leo. Why drowning for past? Okay. Maybe you wasn't feeling as confident, or maybe you just, I don't know, something about your confidence was down. Maybe you was working on building your body back or something. You didn't feel like yourself. You have a determination. Present, all right. You have the Hierophant, maybe going in tune with God more of your spirituality, having faith. And in the future, we have Three of Pentacles, y'all. Three of Pentacles. So let me try to just move this candle and stuff over. I want you guys to try to see all the cards. All right, Leo. Let's see what's going on. Why we got this drowning concept here? All right, so Page of Wands, the Star Reverse for Pastor Leo. Maybe you felt defeated in like the goals that you had planned, the dreams that you had planned. Maybe you were excited to start something, and this excitement is like as like a childlike excitement. Like you was excited to start something, maybe deal with someone, maybe this new workout routine, maybe getting your body back together, maybe all the I'm hearing social media goals that you had, but for some reason things didn't go as planned and you feel defeated at this time. Maybe you felt small in a sense, like a little kid. Okay, maybe you were thinking larger than life. You're saying to yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a good thing to manifest with. But I guess it just didn't go out as planned or it didn't happen as of yet. Let's see what's the present because we have the Hierophant. Maybe you're trying to do things more traditional now. Okay, and that's going to lead to big wins, bigger than you imagined. God is going to bless you even larger than you thought. All right. Is that meant to be in reverse? Let's see. Hmm. It came out in reverse, but I feel like it's supposed to be upright, not because of the positivity, it's because of the message. So I'm gonna put it in reverse and still read it the same. It's still going to be the same story technically. So basically, because of things not working out, you doing things on your own, maybe you had to look for source, right? In order to obtain resources like blessings that were, in a sense, prosperity and wealth, but if it makes sense, not just about finances, right? We're talking prosperity in your entire life with your family, a lot to deal with family, a lot to deal with relationships, a lot to deal with your spirituality and faith, a lot to deal with your health, right? Maybe in the past you were looking more at it at a vain perspective, you feel like, and now it's more about getting in tune and in line with your spiritual faith, maybe going to church more, maybe being in tune with God more, and it has blessed you to do this more than the vanity, okay, and thinking that maybe you can do things on your own in a sense, because it's like you felt like you didn't have control over the things that you were trying to pertain, okay, and you had to go to source in order to cry out to have God to hear you, okay, to hear you and your cries and the things that you want to have in your life, and We're talking more than materialistic things, more than clothes. I'm hearing more than clothes. It's more of like, I don't know, blessings. It would like, I wouldn't say like with your family, not creating a family, but the family you already have, like praying for them, okay? Helping them to be stable in some sense. In a way, whatever this vanity was in the past was keeping you drowning in a sense. Like you still felt like maybe you had everything, but you still didn't have what you needed to be fulfilled with. Like maybe you did obtain all of these things, right? This materialistic stuff, but something inside of you still felt defeated, empty, drowning. I don't know. It's giving like, and it's killing me because I'm looking at the camera and I see these cars as crooked as heck. So I'm like, I keep turning them. Maybe you have OCD or something. I don't know. That's what I'm giving right now, right? But anyway, it's in a sense of like you are finding blessings that don't just come from money. Even though there's a lot of money there, you Leo, you must got some bread. I ain't gonna lie. You got it like that. But it's like, let me use an example as a D Rugs seller, right? D Rugs, right? Y'all getting what I'm trying to put down. So it's like they get all this money so fast, so quick. They get everything they want. They go shopping, they take their family shopping, because you can't put that money in the bank, right? But you can have a lavish life, right, with that money. But it's almost like you have nobody to share it with, or your family is upset at you because you're doing what you're doing and they don't even want a piece of it. Or in a sense of like, I'm just using this as an example, y'all, right? This is probably not your story, but or probably it is. Maybe that's why I'm saying it. But it's like you can have all the money in the world, but where's the peace? Where's the patience? Where's the fun? Where's the love? Like it's you're missing something that feels like a hole in your heart. Okay? What's the future outcome? Because it seems like you're about to be in harmony with people who care and love about you. That's what I'm hearing. You may find your tribe now that you are, going to church, now that you're looking deeper into spirituality. I'm hearing somebody studying religions, studying I wouldn't say not the occult, right? Not like a practitioner, but more like different methods of how people go about religion. Like you're being open to other aspects of spirituality in a sense of you want to study it so like how other people think, and it helps you understand other people better. So through that, you may find your tribe of people that's doing the same thing, that actually really care about you, that you have fun with, that you can actually build with, instead of people trying to mooch off of you, instead of yeah, people, just, yeah, that looks good on you. Okay, buy it. Or you deserve that, so buy it. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like people is just like, I don't know, want you to be this flashy person just so you can just spend your money and not feel nothing because they want to be around you when you make it successful or even more successful, or they want a piece of your money or something like that. Like they just want to be your friends because you are somebody influential. You must be somebody influential. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so what's the Three of Pentacles in the future? So I'm doing too much on this. Okay, King of Wands in reverse. That's you, Leo. What else? Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you want a family. You low key want a family, Leo. That's what I'm seeing. And you're gonna start building with the right people in order to make that shattered dream in the past happen. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. And it's after a period of maybe, forgive me, Leo, but maybe it was at a point of, yeah, I'm the star. I'm getting whatever I want. I got the money that I want. It's like that childlike young teenage energy. Like you're a big hot shot. You got all this money. You was a big hot shot, but you still felt empty inside. And it's like you're learning how to build community after this period of not getting what you truly want, right? Which is like a happy family or your American dream or something that's just, deals with family. I don't know if you want kids, Leo, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Do you want to be, am I talking to a man right now? Or masculine, divine masculine? I try not to use genders, but I'm from New York, y'all. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. Please don't be offended, okay? If you hear, you rocking with me, but I must be talking to some type of divine masculine, like a really masculine, manly, masculine man, if that makes sense to y'all. And you fake want to be a husband if you are divine masculine. It's something to do with you wanting to build your own family, okay? You might just want one child. Like you don't want a whole bunch of kids, but you want a wife, a modest wife, and maybe a son, okay? And you feel like you should have been there by now, but why are you? I'm hearing that you're really obsessed with time. Like, why are you obsessed with time? You need to listen to Prince. Prince, the singer. Yes, you need to listen to Prince music for some reason. And understand time is just a concept. Look that up while you're studying as well. Maybe that's why you're drowning. Maybe that's, you felt like you was this big hot shot. You're gonna find this bomb freaking wife. You're gonna find this nice big giant mansion of a house, and you still haven't found neither, whatever how you say it. Like you're is the money's there, absolutely, but it's like the money is almost being wasted in a sense of like I have nobody to invest into. I don't have no legacy to invest into. Like that's what you truly want, and you're looking in ways of spirituality to bring that to you to learn how to build community in order to get the things that you want. But you got to get out of this whole ass, the rest of the word energy in order to make this dream happen, okay? Maybe you're not looking for nothing too fast yet, but your burning desire is something that is filling that hole in your heart, okay? And you're a great person, Leo. You help people and you get rewarded for it, right? But now it's in a sense of like letting God teach you how to deal with other people when it comes to your dreams and goals, okay? So let's move forward. We're gonna go to your career and prosperity. That was a huge message. I'll be channeling y'all. Are we lagging? Are we good? Okay. I don't know. My Wi-Fi has been going in and out. I hate it at this location. Let me not use that word. I hate it. But we have to be where we need to be temporarily to get to where we want, right? All right. So let's see what we have for your career and prosperity, Leo. I don't feel so open with y'all. Like usually I don't talk about myself on here, but I feel like I can talk about myself on here. Let's get back to reading. What the heck? All right, so you have objective and you got two that came out. So I'm gonna read it. All right, baby. So you have objective. It says writing down your goals will help you with in achieving them. Keep yourself on track to reaching your dreams one step at a time. Leo, listen, this concept with you and time, you must be buying a watch right now, some expensive watch I'm hearing. Um, yeah, relax, okay? Like I understand tomorrow's not promised, but if you think and keep yourself healthy, if you think healthy and keep yourself healthy, you have chances of longevity to do what you need to do. All right. So you may have a lot of ideas in your head. Just write it down on your notes in your phone and make it bullet points and hit each goal, right? Or if it's like a plan that you have, keep a notebook, a journal just for that particular, thing that you want to do and just how Leo, I don't need to tell you how to plan. I feel like you already know how to plan and I'm just repeating it, right? You're already 10 steps ahead. Write it down, make it happen. That's all I got to say to y'all. Now just do it. You might be procrastinating on this, okay? So you might be procrastinating on writing down your goals and whatever you want to do. So it says procrastination will not bring any success at this time. This is the best time to put your plans into action. Just do it. Stop planning. Well, write it down, make it happen. Literally. Plan it. Don't overplan. Just get to working. It's that simple. Mainstream. It's time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more audience at this moment. That's awesome. You're in the public eye. I kind of already knew that. You have the star, but it was in reverse, right? You have all this fiery passion here. So it's like, what's holding you back? Maybe yourself, okay? With this drowning card, like literally, you're probably keeping yourself in your head. I don't know if it has to do with some type of mental situation you have going on right now, but it's literally all in your head. You need to reprogram your mind in a sense of seeing how confident and flashy you are, Leo, off the rip. It's like, what's the point of having depression? Okay, what's the point of procrastinating? Because you have it all in a bag. So why you can't get your mental state right in order to just write it down and literally take the actions to make it happen? Is it because you're mainstream? Is it because everybody's looking at you? Are you afraid of I'm getting like, you're not afraid, but it's like you don't want everybody in your business, maybe, or you want to live a certain life that if you keep going further and further, that it will kind of have your business out there for some reason, and you don't want people to know your business in a sense. I don't know why. You have some secrets that you don't want nobody to find out, or it's just you want to have that private home life, maybe. I don't know. Or if you don't, let's say this, if you don't want a family, right? Going back to your tarot, you could be building with people that don't want the same thing as you, right? Um, like you guys can share the fact that you guys don't want a family and you guys want to be single and have your own life and freedom and stuff like that and don't want kids to tie you down or whatever concept you're thinking. And like maybe in a sense, this mental is like a mental block in a sense because you feel like that's very unorthodox or rebellious and people won't see you in a certain light, so you feel like maybe that will bring, maybe I'm rambling here, but maybe that would bring more attention to you in a negative light, and you don't want that just because you have different views of what you want in your future and your plans. Okay, that's for people that don't want a family and stuff like that, like what I was saying in the future spread in the last, you know, whatever spread. But with your career and prosperity, right? Yes, people are gonna be more into you. People got their eyes on you. You're gonna be blowing up, and you can't avoid it. All right. And maybe that's another thing, like somebody who doesn't like paparazzi, maybe that's making you feel like you're drowning. I'm getting Kanye West. I know Kanye West is a Gemini, but maybe you should watch Gemini's reading. Gemini was talking about that's crazy because Gemini was also talking about they were learning how to be a spiritual teacher, spiritual leader, and like people were making rumors about them, basically saying that they're a witch and the cult and all of that. But like also those rumors was being, they were true in a sense, right? But in a sense they were wrong too because they were viewing them like once they seen their social media, they had a better perspective of what they were doing in terms of they were just teaching people how to learn love and light and how to protect themselves and stuff like that. So without all of the hocus pocus and Harry Potter stuff, it's giving that you are afraid or nervous that people will see you in a negative light because of your views. And also you could be a very influential person and you don't want that to go into a negative limelight. You don't want the what they say paparazzi. Any paparazzi is good paparazzi, any publicity is good publicity. You don't care for that. You really think that certain things should not be mainstream and that's private, stuff about your life. So we're gonna move forward. We're gonna go to your love. Let's see, Leo, what we have for your love life. I must be talking to somebody who's in the limelight. I'm getting somebody that's like, I don't know. celebrity or about to hit celebrity status, what we have for your love life during this time. Okay, for Leo. All right. So it says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right. Same thing as your career. You need to stay more positive. All right. Enough with the depression. Get up and go outside. And then you also have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So I don't know if that's somebody basically is saying somebody is wearing a false mask, saying they're not telling you the truth all the way through. But in a sense, you still need to be positive about it. I don't know if this is you, okay, Leo. We Let me get another one for you guys. Just ignore what just happened. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Some of y'all might be some thugs. I if you ain't a celebrity, you sure it's a gangster. All right. So we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right. This is what I'm gonna say to you, Leo. You have to forgive your past experiences when it comes to love before you jump into a new situation, relationship, dating, your love life. Because if you can't forgive what happened or that person or whatever the case is to heal your own heart and learn different perspectives and, see why this person did this. And I feel like this person, trigger warning. I'm hearing that you're saying the past person you dealt with had mental issues. I don't know if that's true. And and it's like I don't know, you feel real nasty about them. Like it's like you can't stand them in a sense, okay? I don't know what that's about, but it's giving you're saying that person has mental issues. I probably never forget them or like forgive them. But you need to forgive the situation in order to not keep attracting the same people over and over again, right? So that's where that deception leads. Hurt people hurt people. Hold on, y'all, because they going ham right now. All right. So hopefully we're done here. Um, I feel honestly with the energy going on, there's a lot of chaos in your love life, but I need you to stay positive and have faith that, you're gonna find your person. You're gonna find your fabulous wife. You're gonna find your fabulous husband, okay? You're gonna find the person that is perfect for you, okay? And I feel like they're gonna be very understanding and very honest, but you have to learn how to forgive and heal that past situation in order for you to move forward with the perfect person that is for you. All right. What we gonna go to now? We're gonna go to your outcome for the week. I'm getting you guys might be single. It's giving that y'all are very single. So let's see what we have for the outcome for Leo and what they're currently dealing with, what they should be prepared for. And ooh, Leo, what y'all got going on? Any spiritual advice they may need. Yeah, I'm telling you, something to do with family, man. You got a lot going on with family. Okay. Maybe you guys are waiting for a message that's not coming through. Okay, you're gonna be blessed after. It's like all these cards are trying to come out, Leo. I just need one more, Spirit. Just one more for Leo, please. One more for Leo. Lord Jesus. All right. Well, at the bottom of the deck, y'all got great fortune, so expect to be very rich, very fortunate, very blessed, very famous, very just, yeah, your life is on track for the best blessings that you could possibly ever think of. And it's going to be blessings that you don't even know that was coming, okay? So that's at the bottom of the deck. So I'm hearing thank God, right? Amen. And let's see. Poverty and marriage came out in reverse. Okay, so Leo, Leo, Leo. Now we know that you're blessed. You have gift, okay, and you working hard. Maybe you're working hard to get out of lack mindset about marriage. Hmm. I feel like you're coming out of all of these, like you're coming out of all of these negative aspects here, right? You got family room in reverse. You got distant horizons in reverse. You got message in reverse. You got marriage in reverse. It's more like a learning aspect. Maybe all of these things have you drowning in the past, right? The fact that you're not married yet, the fact that you don't have a family yet. You feel like things are taking too long. Maybe you couldn't travel to where you want to go to. Maybe you're waiting on a specific message that didn't come through. Maybe from a person that you want to get married to, maybe a person or something, some type of financial blessing, some type of love interest that you feel like is a blessing. Okay, you feel like none of that has came through for you, and like you're working hard, you're putting yourself hard at work, right, to not only be blessed and worry about your finances, but also studying on how a family dynamic, maybe different family dynamics, like I said, spirituality, love. Maybe you're teaching yourself about like different love concepts, and I'm hearing affirmations. Words of affirmations might be your love language. You feel like you've been lacking in love, maybe. For damn sure you're not trying to be in poverty, so that's why you're working hard as well. But it's going to be okay, Leah. I feel like I need to tell you that, right? Like all the fame and fortune, yes, but you're really looking for something to get deep into your soul, into your heart. I don't know why I just thought about Jocelyn Hernandez. Don't ask. My mind is probably all over. It's this damn Cafe Bustelo coffee. I don't know. Maybe it's that from the heart, from the streets. I get that money. All right, that's what I'm hearing. Maybe you want to marry a stripper. That's somebody that looks like a stripper. I don't know. Leo, we about to be done with your freaking reading. Whoever this is, y'all are funny, man. Y'all must be a comedian or something. Seriously. All right. So for your spiritual advice, we have number 24, Tarot, which is Genesis, right? Genesis, like the Bible. All right. So you might have to read that chapter in the Bible. So let's see what it says in the book. It says, she is the great protectress of pregnant women and children who is vigilant even in her sleep. God is depicted with features of a pregnant hippo with human breasts standing on two legs with a crocodile tail on her back. She is considered the mother of the sun. Wow, Leo, ain't that something, right? Somebody around you could be pregnant. You could be pregnant, got somebody pregnant, or want to get somebody pregnant. Okay, maybe that could be the drowning aspect as well, because maybe you're not married yet. That could be another story for somebody. Maybe it's a untraditional way of having a family that you're worried about and stressed out about, and that's why you're working hard because you're being blessed with this gift. It could be a child. The gift could be a child, right? So let's get back to the book. So it says she is considered the mother of the sun and collaborates in his daily rebirth, as well as helping the deceased to be reborn into a new life. She symbolizes everything that leads to a generation of things and their appearance. You can start some new projects or have news on the way. Maybe that message that you're waiting for that's on delay. It's in a delay. I don't know what the message is, but yeah. It says the birth of something new, the new arrival of new life or beginning of a relationship in your life, both in the beginning phases and in the sense of a bond that's welded, such as marriage, Leo. I tell y'all, y'all need to get this Egyptian gods oracle. This sucker's scary. I ain't gonna hold you. But that's all I got for y'all today, Leo. If you feel like this resonated, and want to see more, the extended is in my description in the link. If you want a personal reading, you'll find that there as well. And if not, I will see you next week. And Leo, it's going to be all right, baby. Things are going to be, worked out. And just know that you're truly blessed, regardless of the things that are going on in your life. Okay. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.